On the left-hand side, playing Vesper, we have CleanerCode versus Vesper on the side of Mr.Cat. So this sometimes happens, both players predicting their opponent will ban Vesper. Or maybe both of them are very comfortable playing Vesper, who knows, but Vesper mirrors, you know, we get to see them sometimes. Whether by accident or on purpose. It is a blind ban system after all. What are we gonna see here? Pretty typical opening, so both doing the same thing as well. Commanders taking very similar paths. Going for the center route. Generally, things are getting captured on the same side. Around the same time. We see a dog from CleanerCode, and actually a dog from Cat as well. Very similar opening so far. We're going to see Vesper forward on this end. Or will... Ooh, we're going to go for this route. Go for the heal instead. Thing. Yeah, builds that golem on the defense. And this is one of those strange situations where, like, an LOD is actually quite good on this map. For example, Sigrid to, like, some extent, but not really. Wolfar actually doesn't do too well because golems, there's nowhere to punt them into. But you don't really see dragons as much against Wolfar. But golems, like, very safe option on the defense. Especially against, like, you've got 2 production with the 2 barracks on the side plus a tower against, like, the single barracks of defense. Defense over here, I should say, plus the tower. So this is generally the strong side. We're gonna see CleanerCode kind of show that to be the case. Like, this double production is really gonna start kicking into gear now. Knight moves forward, lines up for a crit on the village. Mr.Cat has to be aggressive now. Now this is a larger map. With a longer timer as well. This is the map that has 1 hour timers, so... Although that said, did the players actually remember to set the timer to 1 hour? I mean, I don't know if that's going to come into play in this case, but... I guess we're going to find out. Oh, Mr.Cat saying they set it to 45 minutes. If the timer comes into play, then there may be an admin decision being made, but... I guess we're going to find out. But yeah, this is Uroboros. This is a map that is intended to be played with a 1 hour chess timer, as opposed to a 45-minute chess timer. Let's see, will that impact this match in this case? Alright, but going back to this game, double golem on the defense on both sides. Gonna be pretty hard to break this, and you kind of are forced to spend your money on defense, as opposed to, you know, I mean, now CleanerCode is making a dragon to spread these golems, but if you don't build your really expensive units on the defense, like, your opponent just overruns you and you lose the game really quickly. It means you can't build expensive things on the offense as quickly anyway. Now Mr.Cat is pushing forward with this golem, and that's going to be able to threaten and do damage to this stronghold. So, nicely played. Actually really doing a good job holding the center position. But CleanerCode will be able to capture this. Yep, gonna go for the decapture with the Knight crit. Pulls the commander back a bit. I guess feeling the threat of this golem, realizes, oh actually no, I need to take this seriously. Moves the commander back, realizes they can't push through double golem. They can take out a bunch of villages. And yeah, they have all this side villages, so CleanerCode taking the corners and kind of sacrificing the center for the moment. Has a huge amount of army now. Double dragon, double golem. That's not going to die anytime soon. Ooh, I like this. It's kind of like light surround on the corner there. Mr.Cat able to kind of like punish the aggressiveness of this knight. The knight's just going to run. And the golem won't be able to kill it in one hit. Ooh, it's a big aggressive play. Yep, that golem's going to go down. And sure, a mage could come in and kill the dragon, but... Actually, will it be able to kill the dragon? No, it'll only be able to damage the dragon. So, killing something, the golem, for just taking damage on the dragon is really nice. Because not only is that a really good gold trade, it is also a very good unit count trade. And ooh, isn't even going to be able to hit the dragon because this golem decides to go for the knight on it instead. So yeah. That said, Vesper has groove, and that's huge. Whereas CleanerCode's Vesper only on actually 90% is pretty good. So that Vesper groove is going to come out soon too. But having Vesper groove first is a big deal. What's CleanerCode going to do here? Well, they have 2 dragons. So they can do quite a lot. Ooh, but not getting... I mean, actually, I don't even think that's a low roll. I just don't think that was possible in the first place. They're just sacrificing health on a dragon to damage most of a village? Okay. Just gonna kind of pull back a bit here. Ooh, I think some of these are low rolls. I think that knight like, Cleaner definitely want that knight to go down. And now has to pull back on this side. And there's gonna be a Vesper groove dropped. And CleanerCode can drop a Vesper groove in response. Okay, what can Mr.Cat do here? Recaptures, makes a lot of sense. Definitely need that economy back. Is losing the center now, so needs to retake the corner. Ooh, interesting. Goes for the damage on Vesper. And just pulls back the army. Heals up this knight. This can't be attacked into. That said, I mean, Vesper's basically on full health even after those dogs. And we're just gonna see, oh, this is so hard to deal with. We're gonna see smoke come down. And units are just gonna move forward into the smoke. That's such a good position because now Golem's a wall, this village is a wall, and these 2 units are a wall, and this mountain is kind of a wall as well. Like, technically the golem could come down the top onto that flagstone, but far from ideal. And CleanerCode's timer is starting to run a bit low, but Mr.Cat has like almost double CleanerCode's time. Actually, honestly, just needs to stall at this point. Maybe the plan. But, oh, such a huge amount of army that can just sit there for free. And, you know, like Mr.Cat is going to try and go for damage where possible. Capture some villages. But that is a lot of army. X come down. Oof, kills the dog. Shaves a bunch of units. Health off. And more stuff is about to die here. And just damaging stuff as well. Damages the mages. So the dragon's more safe. Yeah, and even moves Vesper forward to get the hit. Oh, I would have thought the mage would go down there, but elects to damage the pike instead. Yeah, I mean, like, if there's just a lot of really low health units and your commander is safely back, then yeah, you're in a good position because, like, the witch hex will come in next turn. and be able to do a lot. Even just like going for terrible trades like attacking a knight with a mage. CleanerCode going full defense, or full offense there, and Mr.Cat realizing that this game is over. Throws in the towel. It's GG. Yeah, CleanerCode, I mean, the stats say a lot. Like, was able to get really good trades, kill away a lot more units, and was able to pick off things like golems with the dragons. That's huge.